What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be doing part 5 on my Mustang on the swap from V6 to V8. Here it is sitting right here. I'm going to be showing you guys the 2 reasons why my car wouldn't start. One of them was the theft system, partially, so it was like an on and off type of thing, which I'll explain that here in a minute. The number one reason why my car would not start was because there was no power going through the CCRM to the back fuel pump driving module and to the fuel pump. So there is the fuse box underneath the hood right here. Fuse 14, I believe, has a wire going out from it to pin 11 on the CCRM. What I was doing, I had tested back there and then I tested up here, and what I did was I unplugged the connector to the CCRM up here, and I tested the wire coming from the fuse block to the CCRM. That was not getting power. So let me go ahead and pop the hood for you guys and show you. All right, guys, so looking underneath the hood here we have all of my fuses, and pretty much one of the wires underneath here to one of these fuses was messed up. So when I did the swap originally, I painted the engine bay, and so I tried taking out everything. So, you know, all that had to be switched over, but I took out the battery tray, everything. And I was going to try to take out the fuse block, but the bolt right here, or the nut, if you can see, it's bent. It's not supposed to be bent, it's supposed to be straight up into here, and this covers the bolt. When I tried undoing that, it was on there so tight that it literally twisted this whole entire fuse block, and all of the wires came pulled out the bottom. And there's these 2 metal plates that have prongs that pretty much go to the fuse, and that was all screwed up and bent. So pretty much that was half of the problem. You know, the car would not start no matter what if I did not discover that problem and fix it. There was also a theft light flashing. I don't have proof of that or video. I might, but it was flashing, and then sometimes it wouldn't flash. I had gotten a new key and it worked, and it just had stopped working. But if you take a look, so here's my new key, right? And I was super confused about it at first. Like, it felt much lighter than my old key, so I had taken it apart and I was like, you know, let me check and make sure there's a chip in there. And I ended up taking it out, looking at it and messing around, and there is this is the PAT's transceiver thing. It goes right here on the ignition, and basically this reads a key that has the little chip in it. But here I have my chip taped to it. I know that's not the proper way to be doing this, but you know, the more money I save, the more money I can put into it. So I've taken the chip out of the end of my key and taped it to the transceiver, and that solved the rest of it. And now I discovered those 2 things within 30 minutes of each other after waiting months and months trying to figure out what to do. I guess the chip in the key, it might have just been a cheap key, cheaply made, or it might have been old, so it was weak. I taped it to there, and the car works perfectly fine now. I have had 0 problems. So here, let me go ahead and give it a start for you guys. Let me tuck this back up in here. So yeah, I just have this tucked up in here. I don't want to mount it up there. I can't mount it with that thing taped to it. Let me go ahead and start it for you guys. So as you guys can see, it has not shut off yet. It has good fuel. I can give it gas. Everything runs good. But I tried fixing it as best as I could, getting everything put back together. Once we had originally done the swap, the car ran for, you know, a week or blah, blah, blah. And then that's when it stopped working. So that little prong for the fuse or the wire must have wiggled loose. Now, if this problem comes back in the future, I know I did not get that completely fixed, so then I will go back to it. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it's probably been a month or 2 since I discovered that. It might even been longer. I just haven't got around to making the video. I was waiting to make sure the car ran good and didn't, you know, keep all these little problems keep coming forward. So the car, I believe, is to a point to where I don't need to worry about it not working and driving, because it's been going for a month or 2 now. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you guys would like to see another video about the Mustang, Go ahead and leave a comment down below what you'd like to see in the next video. I will most likely do a review over the car, test drive it for you guys. Just comment down below what you would like to see. I have a few mods I can do to it. We are currently doing all the body work for it, so once I have that done, I'll be doing all the mods I can to it, making it look as good as it can and make it faster. So that's going to be it for today's video. Go ahead and leave a like down below and comment some videos you want to see in the future, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload videos in the future. See you in part 6.